Assalamualaikum and good day to all of you. So today I will brief you on the lab 3 power and power factor measurement in single phase circuit. Okay, I already upload the lab sheet for lab 3, which is power and power factor measurement for RLC, series and parallel circuit. Okay, so this is your lab sheet. Okay, so after the completion of this experiment, student will be able to measure the values of average power, P average, and power factor in a series and parallel circuit using multisim software, and then calculate the active power and reactive power. So for this lab, you also will be using multisim program. Okay, for theoretical part, please refer to lecture notes or reference books. So this, okay, actually, the circuit diagram is same with lab 2, but the objective for lab 3 is to measure power and power factor. So please use your circuit diagram on lab 2 and then use the wattmeter to measure the power and power factor for both circuit. So for the using multisim software, construct the circuit shown in figure 1. You already construct in your lab 2, and then run the simulation. Okay, for procedure number 4, observe and record the average power and power factor using wattmeter, and then fill in your data in this table 1A. Okay, so, and lastly, please attach your simulation screenshot to prove your result. Okay, so experiment data result. Okay, this one, you just okay, from current supply to total voltage, you just use the previous data in lab 2. Okay, start from average power until total reactive power. So this is the value you have to collect from the lab 3 experiment. Okay, so after this, I will show you how to measure average power and power factor using wattmeter. Okay, so for part B is RLC parallel circuit, same with lab 2. But the objective, okay, from the total current until a phase difference between V and IC, so you just collect back your data from lab 2 and then start from average power until total reactive power. So use the new data from lab 3. Okay, so this one you no need to calculate back because I will refer to lab 2. And then the last one, conclude your lab activity for lab 3. Okay, so now I will share you how to do the connection to measure average power and power factor. Okay, so this is your circuit diagram for part A, where your circuit is in series, RLC in series. So same, also please use function gen, or you also can use AC power supply. So this is your wattmeter. So where you can get the wattmeter is at the right hand side. So this is your wattmeter. So just drag the wattmeter into simulation window. Okay, so if you refer to the question, this is part A. So part A, measure the average power between I total or I supply and V load. What it means is you measure current of series circuit. This is your I supply, and then the voltage of the load is actually the voltage between point to this point. So how you connect the wattmeter? First, you connect the positive voltage terminal. So remember, we want to measure the voltage of the load. So same application with multimeter. So this is your connection, voltage across your load RLC. Okay, and for current, we must measure in series. So positive here, and then negative here, and then you disconnect the wire. Now you can see that from the supply, the current will flow into positive terminal, up from negative terminal to the load. So this is how you connect your wattmeter. Okay, so same value as a lap 2, your frequency is 50, and then your amplitude of VP is 230. Okay, this is your setting for function generator, and then click your wattmeter. So and then run your simulation. Okay, now you can see this value is actually your P average, where your P average is 4.419 watt. So this is your value of your P average. So 4.9 watt. And then your power factor is 0.39837. So this is your value of power factor. Okay, so that is how you do the connection on wattmeter. So same with for part circuit. Okay, this is part B. Okay, for measure the average power between I total and V load. So same, you measure current from the I supply and voltage, since this is parallel circuit. So the voltage between RLC is the same. So you can measure either the voltage at the C capacitor or inductor or resistor. Okay, so that is for multi-sim simulation. Okay, about the lab assessment. So next week, we will do lab assessment according to your slot. Okay, so start from 8 p.m. I will strictly start the lab assessment. So make sure before lab start, you already finish all the simulation for both part. Okay, so at 8 a.m. I will start lab assessment next week from group 1. So group 1, please stand by at 8 p.m. using Microsoft Teams platform. So after that, followed by group 2 and so on. Okay, so that's all for the lab 3 briefing session. So any question, you can communicate with me using WhatsApp, and please do your lab 3 and make sure you complete it before your lab assessment next week. So thank you.